Thank you so much for the patience, my friends. Now you are rewarded with some defect action. The robot must go on. 100 gold or curse for 250 gold are two very appealing options here. Overall, a very interesting act layout. I actually kind of like it because it lets us go card heavy early on defect. We can upgrade 3 times and get a relic and then still fight 2 elites after that. As well as going to an early shop with the bonus gold, or we could start up with an extra striker move. And I think that'd be really juicy too. Does ectoplasm being the lowest energy relic indicate gold is worth more for the flexibility? The more you play Slay the Spire, the more valuable gold becomes, as the better you are at making decisions with that money, the more powerful you can become with every point of gold you get. Plan on some Monster Train? Yeah, we'll do a bit of Monster Train today, probably after this run. Unless we die quickly, in which case, after the next run. Card move versus 100 gold, actually a tough choice. Only I could get a late Act 1 store. It'd be very weird. Well, I wouldn't take the 100 gold, right? If we dodge the shop, we're taking the Carter move. Sure. Okay, let's do Remove a Strike. Makes you less likely to take damage in the early combats, which I like. In addition to, of course, the long-term benefits, which are substantial. Very good fight. Claw. Rip and Tear or Hello World, 3 of my least picked defect cards. I do have to take one. Well, I don't have to, but I am going to take one. Early Hello World is quite reasonable, although it's not a card I want to upgrade. I guess that's true of Claw as well. Guess I'm down for a Rip and Tear. Let's do Rip and Tear. You know the law. I'm a well-known lawbreaker. Have you know? 14 damage for 1 energy. Problem is the random targeting can be awkward, but in any fight where there's only one foe, Rip and Tear is one of the best physical attacks defect has. That's kind of cool. Definitely ripped up the Jawworm there. Bullseye. Bullseye is a nice uncommon attack as well, making our Orb Evokes hit a bit harder. I like that more than an early Barrage, and gives me a satisfying first upgrade too. So we could go to the shop, remove another strike. Since I've added 2 attacks already, I kind of dig that. Or we can save money for a future act. Defect has attacks? They do, actually, and I'd strongly encourage you to consider taking them more often. They could be pretty important to a run. I am going to remove another strike. I've decided. FTL's not bad here in the early game, especially. Everything else here is skippable. And I don't even think I need the FTL. So, heck it. If I looked at the Inkbound playtest, I just learned that Inkbound is the next game from the Monster Train devs, so I am officially intrigued. I've got an item in there? What? That means they know? Alright, I am officially intrigued. I have an Inkbound item. Ooh, I also have an Entropic Brew. And to go with our Bullseye, we definitely want Ball Lightning here, not Claw. Could have had 2 Claws. And counting. Labana, thanks for the 13 months. Lucky number 13. Bullseye the one with more health? We still do 12 each, right? So 20 or 18. Yeah, 20. Nice. One of my favorite block cards on defect, Equilibrium. 13 block for 2 energy and hold on to your hand. Definitely want that over a Root Program. And I think we've got some stellar upgrades now. Truly stellar. I would like to upgrade potentially Zap or Dualcast. I would like to upgrade Bullseye. I would like to upgrade either Rip and Tear or maybe Equilibrium. All of those are quite good. Let's start with the Bullseye. 3 more damage and 1 more turn of additional lightning damage is an excellent start. Ow. Good time to consider the colorless potion? Definitely. What do you got? The Bomb. Or the Trip. Trip means we can Rip and Tear Ball Lightning Dualcast and just destroy this fool, preventing the 18. I'll do it. Bomb, we still have to take the damage. It's not what I'm looking for. It's not what I'm looking for at all. Easy. Pretty good. Pretty good. Glacier. Yes. Hologram not bad either, but not going to pass on the first copy of Glacier offered here. Letting us get Mega Frost. Definitely increase. Now that we have multiple 2-cost cards, I like the 0-cost upgrades quite a lot as well. Might do both Zap and Dualcast here. We'll see. Get an Omamori, blocking our next 2 curses. Definitely used for that. Is the Glacier upgrade a joke? Plus 3 block is not that exciting, but it's still a pretty good upgrade. Especially if this is a card you're always going to be playing when you draw it. Having the extra block on it is pretty impactful. We do have to go through 2 elites with what we do next. I still think upgrading Dualcast is going to be worth it here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, glad you got 11 health. We actually get to full block here and kill 1 slime with Bullseye Equilibrium. Next turn looks a bit spooky, but that's a problem for future Baylor. He'll deal with it. Come on, Glacier Zap Dualcast. Oh, no, that's not it. Dualcast, go. Good work. I guess I'll just block that. Take 1. 1's pretty good. And Glacier actually only blocks for 11, so we'll take another 1, unless I play Defend here. Let's just play Defend here. Future Baylor will remember this. Good fight. We have our potion back. We have a Thunder Strike. Or we have a rebound, you know? Actually, Go for the Eyes is pretty good too with Equilibrium. I'm down for a Go for the Eyes. 0 cost, deal some damage. If the enemy's attacking us, make him weak. Any tips for getting Common Sense? Check out that link there in chat, Purple Yeti. Got a whole tutorial vid for specifically how to do that. Should help you out. Alright, here it is, the Gremlin Knob. Definitely looks like we want to use a Power Potion here, and I think an Echo form is certainly going to help. Whether it be Echo Equilibrium, Echo Go for the Eyes, Echo an attack card later on. This is probably it. Turn 1 Bullseye is also pretty good, with double lightning orbs going off. I like it. It is double go for the eyes. Unless... So next turn we get to double Dualcast. That'll do 12 damage 4 times. That's actually just a guaranteed win. Wow, that's a ton of damage. Double Dualcast with Bullseye. 48 damage. Amazing. Poor Nub never stood a chance. We get a data disc. Point of focus. Very good early on. All the better if we have many orbs, and we do. Ball Lightning, Zap, Glacier. Could take a Cold Snap here, or a Beam Cell. Don't think we want Beam Cell, because the Bullseye. Cold Snap's okay. FTL is also okay to get for free. Purchasing this card, I don't like doing that much. Although FTL is a nice little early game addition, ultimately it's just not that impactful. 5 damage for 1 card, even if it does draw another card. Which, as you add more card draw to your deck, it'll do less and less. I like that that's the data disc command. Gets a false hit there. Whoops. It's pretty funny. Yeah, RNG is very happy with this run so far. So happy that we could even skip. And I think the Bullseye says, do skip a Cold Snap. I'd rather have another Ball Lightning. Ooh, and I'd rather have another card remove. Let's go. No strike deck. Ban all strikes. Immediately. 2 lightning orbs just barely won't wake up Lagavulin. I'd like to wake up with Bullseye Equilibrium or Bullseye Glacier or something. Bullseye Dualcast Glacier. What about just regular Dualcast Glacier? Next turn then Equilibrium with Bullseye. Or I can play Bullseye Equilibrium next turn. Let's do that. And then we get to keep Glacier for the first attack turn. And also just do Bullseye then Glacier. But I'd rather have the direct block from Glacier. Good talk. I don't currently feel the need to drink the Entropic Brew. We seem like we're doing pretty well here. So the way I see it, I either play Defend Glacier and dual cast a Lightning Orb, or I play Ball Lightning Glacier and dual cast a Frost Orb. Get an extra Lightning Orb if I do the Ball Lightning line. Seems pretty valuable. But 1 less evoke is 12 less of damage immediately. Actually, 13 less. Glacier's blocking for 13 here. Only saves me 3 health. Is that worth it? Probably not, especially with Hexaghost. We just want to stay below 60 or above or below 48. Let's go the aggro line then. Why not? I will push the Frost to the front though, so we can evoke it next turn. Hey, nice draw of Go for the Eyes. From the looks of it though, we would have had 3 more health if I just taken the full block line. So 3 health is 3 health. You know? Ink Bottle's pretty sweet, especially with 3 0 cost cards in the deck. Don't look at the claw. Don't look at it. I forbid you. Go for the Eyes upgrade's probably better than the Equilibrium upgrade, is my guess. For the extra weakness turn later on. I wouldn't have minded that block addition, gotta say. Reasonable use case for a skill potion. Sure. Hologram Glacier. Perfect. We also want to make sure we're doing enough damage, too. I need more lightning orbs soon. Next turn is the ×2 attack. Would rather play the Go for the Eyes now? Not true. Because there's another small attack 2 turns from now. I'd rather play it next turn. Might as well. Just for ink bottle value, play the Dualcast there. 3 lightning orbs next turn. Three. Yeah, skip the Glacier. Press onward with damage. We're not getting attacked next turn, and then it's 9/2, and we're not being threatened enough by that. Let's keep 3 full lightning orbs though. Yes. So Dualcast this. Want these each doing 6 damage per turn. We'll spell a swift end for Hexagos. Oh, I should have retained that. Whoops. My mistake. And the lightning orbs actually kill before the burns can hit us there. That's kind of cool. GG. Hyper Beam. Ooh. This deck definitely lacks an answer to multi-enemy fights. Hyper Beam patches the weakness quite well. Although we'll have to deal with the minus focus if we choose to play it. Multicast could be neat if we could make our orbs hit a bit harder. We really would have liked to see electrodynamics here. No powers to amplify. So we'll take Hyper Beam. Inserter with the data disk focus is pretty good. We don't have a consume yet, but we could find a consume later. Philosopher's Stone for bonus strength could be quite nice too. Bonus strength on energy enemies, that is. More energy for us. Excuse me. Just having enough energy to play Equilibrium Hyper Beam or Equilibrium Glacier is pretty good. And the more cards we can play, the more cards we'll draw with the Ink Bottle. Did we willingly upgrade Zap and Dualcast? Yes, we had a lot of rest sites in Act 1. So far, we've really liked the fact that they're free. Definitely a tempting inserter take. That kind of sets up our anti-boss mechanism. We can focus the deck then on dealing with the shorter fights. We could again get Frozen Core inserter. That's true. Let's do it. This means we'll probably want to take comparatively few elites in Act 2 here. Don't want to go overboard. 1 or 2 maybe. Interesting late elites here. We'll want to upgrade the Hyper Beam. Like this path. Early events are rather nice with Omamori here. And then we'll fight this elite. And probably this elite. A few late combats too. So we'll get our card rewards and such. Shop will have another remove. We can get rid of the last strike in the deck, or start removing defends, our choice. And focus on some other stuff, too. Isn't the energy reduction on those cards super strong in Orb decks? I think it is, yeah. I think it's very, very good. Orb-tacular. Is this a dangerous enough fight to make me use the Entropic Brew? I don't think it is. Even with this admittedly mediocre turn 1 draw. Slightly improved turn 2 draw. Might not be able to dual cast a Frost Orb like I want to, though. Ha! That'll do. Advance. And then probably Ball Lightning is better than Bullseye or Rip and Tear here. Push the kill. To do 29 damage this turn. We're already doing 12. We are not doing 29 damage this turn. Bummer. Take another 4 then. Hello and welcome to Lotus Latora. Finally catching us live. Good job. Steam Barrier, Beam, or Leap. None of those are good enough. We have enough block cards. I don't really want Steam Barrier here. Beam Cell would be great, though. Ooh, transform a card. Let's get rid of the last strike. Turn it into something new. Rossbacher87, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Bullseye Mastery incoming. Ooh. Not so bad, Andy says, if you have an Evolve Plus in your deck, is there any real negative to taking Mark of Pain? There's the risk that you draw the wounds before you draw the Evolve. And if that happens, you can be in serious trouble. I've got potions, though. We're good, we're good. Lightning in front? Yeah, lightning in front. Good. Thankfully, we have a lot of attacks in this deck. Guess I actually didn't need the weaken on this turn. Could have kept it for this turn. That's fine, though. Bullseye, then dual cast. Then after that, we can now play Hyper Beam to finish. And that's going to be our finishing plan in quite a few fights. Ooh, Tempest Plus. With the double Bullseye, this can be a ton of damage to single target enemies. Skim is also a really nice card draw card. But man, Tempest with an upgrade, sure. X+1 Lightning. And another card removal from the old beggar. Let's start losing defends. Yes, you heard me. Lose a defend. You are a kind soul. Receive my purification. And we may remove another basic defend at the shop if we wish. Could take Doom and Gloom, though. Third Bullseye. Or Static Discharge, or another potion. I guess this would be the time to drink the Entropic Brew and see what's inside it. That'll tell me some important information. Those are pretty good. Blessing of the Forge Flex Pot? I like that. I like that a lot. Is Inserter better than Meridic Capacitor? Only if the fight lasts longer than 6 turns is the Inserter better. So for most fights, no, but for boss fights, maybe. Rossbacher says, what's the difference between an A18 and an A20 deck? I feel like I always either have enough damage or defense, but never both. That's kind of the trick with A20, is that you're rarely allowed to get both. in play. And you kind of have to figure out how to be really efficient with your cards. Ascension 17 and 18, I consider some of the hardest difficulty jumps in the game. And usually a deck that worked on Ascension 15 has to be 1 turn faster to win on Ascension 20. You have to beat each combat 1 turn sooner. So doing a lot of damage and winning fights in 3 or 4 turns is definitely one of the best ways to make the higher difficulties easier. The enemies do nastier things, but they're not any tougher on A20, notably, other than the fact that there's 2 Act 3 bosses. So remove another defend. We're blocking with Equilibrium, Glacier, and now we could add a Steam Barrier, for example. We might be able to add another card. Okay. Another lesson to keep learning is that starter cards are bad, no matter what. You don't like them usually. They're the big stinky. All right, Hyper Beam Plus does 34 damage to every foe. Why, hello there. 15 health, you say? Interesting. Guess there's a chance we could kill the Sneaky Gremlin if I just Ball Lightning Goo for the eyes. But we might be better off with the Flex Potion. Kill the Sneaky Gremlin with our attacks. Play the Glacier to mostly block Gremlin Leader. Overall, I'm usually pretty happy with any Gremlin Leader fight where they're attacking you on turn 1. Usually means the fight will go quite well on average. I'm hoping we just get a whole bunch of Lightning Orbs with this Tempest, and the fight will be pretty simple. What we don't want to do is play Hyper Beam too early in this fight. I think that would be a mistake. We want to rely on our Lightning Orb damage plus the Tempest. Plus the Bullseye, excuse me, to be the bulk of our power here. Each of these are going to do 6 damage, Scrum Leader here. The power. Look at that, 50 health left. We're almost in Hyper Beam range. Now we can play it, because now it's going to kill all the gremlins and bring Gremlin Leader into almost dead range. Dualcast will do 6 is actually equal to 9 times 2. Still kills even with the minus focus. How cool is that? Great fight. 5 damage taken, 1 potion used, 1 potion picked up. And now we have a Juzu Bracelet, and perhaps most importantly, an All-for-One. All-for-One gets back Zap, Dualcast, and Go for the Eyes from the discard pile. And I think if we pick up some other zero-cost cards, it could work really well. Meanwhile, we could have had Claw, number 4, but we don't. We have Law. Now I'm actually willing to consider upgrading the Equilibrium, the Glacier, or maybe Recalling, so that we have more options in the future. Upgrade whatever we get from here or here. I'd like to get a zero-cost card that I can upgrade, like Steam Barrier. Let's recall early here and leave our options open later. The Boot augments the damage of Go for the Eyes, but not very much. Let's take a blue key and say we didn't. We've got all 3 keys in Act 2. Kind of unusual here. Serplant. True All-for-One. Tempting to Glacier, but this might just be Bullseye into Tempest and start the damage here. If we can win quickly enough, then nothing bad will happen to us. We could even go Glacier Tempest, actually. There's no more orb cards in the draw pile. There's one more orb card in the draw pile. I think we can push the kill this way. Yeah, definitely. Good fight. Good fight. So that's the kind of thing it takes to do success at A18, A20. If you can kill Snake Plant in 2 turns, it's a sign something is going well. Okay, here's a block card we can take and upgrade. Charge Battery. Very good block, and next turn energy is nice. Could also go for another elite rather than an upgrade here. If we're saying the upgrades are unnecessary and the elite fights are okay, why don't we do this? Okay, I'll do that. That means not taking the charge battery then. I regret my choices. Where are my relics? Here and here, I guess. Ruh-roh, Reggie. We getting stabbed. Ow. Glacier good. Dualcast then zap. Draw the go for the eyes, easy peasy. Or I can go zap, ball, lightning, Dualcast the frost. Actually love that too. Let's see what we get off the top here. Sunder's Bane. Yeah, that's what I thought. Good. This turn we have Equilibrium. Go for the eyes. Which is actually a full block. Lets me keep the bullseye up. And then this turn looks a little tricky. Dualcast on the Frost Orb. Glacier, full blocks. We can either Rip and Tear or Bullseye. Can't quite all for one. This deck would like a little bit more energy. Since we don't need the extra debuff turns, we'll play Rip and Tear. Since it does more damage. Are we dead? We are certainly not. We are actually doing just fine, it looks like. With Ink Bottle even on 9. Pretty good fight. Got a Whetstone, upgrading 2 attacks at random. Which is going to be Rip and Tear, Ball Lightning, Bullseye. 2 of the 3. Or all for 1, actually. Excuse me. There's 4 unupgraded attacks. We could add Compile Driver if we want to make it 5. Compile Driver draws at most 2. Capacitor doesn't seem that good with the Inserter. I think we skip. Permanent Lock-On. No kidding. Double upgraded Bullseye is pretty spicy. Where did all of our starter cards go? They're gone now. They left. Oh, nice. Zoop. I actually really liked the Tempest so far. I'd rather just play this. I don't want to keep a 3-cost Glacier, not really. Tell me this kills. We do 13 plus 6 plus 6. Yes, it does. Good. Just really good damage output. What we're seeing is a particular feature of, I think, the rounding advantage we get from Bullseye and Lightning Orbs with a Data Disc. The fact that the Lightning Orbs can hit for 6 without any setup required really is pretty incredible. Second upgraded, go for the eyes, or we can take that Steam Barrier. I did want a 0-cost block. Steam Barrier Plus alongside All for One is pretty good. Okay, I like Steam Barrier more than I like Charge Battery. That I am willing to take an upgrade. Or even just use a Blessing of the Forejaw. Oof. We do draw 1 card. Oh, man. Ouch. Probably going to be Hyper Beam, too. Might be sleeping, actually. So it looks like we're set up to take 20-some damage this turn. Spooky. Could Forge Pot for 3 damage and 3 block, but that's all it does. 3 damage, 3 block. Doesn't seem particularly worth it here. Pretty high chance to get a potion, though. We should use it this fight. Guess it doesn't do much if we're not using it here. All right, and we got 2 of them. Fine, I'll do it. Damn it. Oh, why did I open my mouth? Traitor Bottle might have just killed us. Heck. terrifying problem. However, we're not being made vulnerable. We're being entangled. So perhaps all is yet well. Especially if the lightning orbs finish the red slaver this turn. Which they don't do. Alright, I think we might be dead here. Dead to slavers once again on the defects. Very classic. Going for 2 elites was the problem. Should have just gone for the rest site. But I felt like the low relic count needed to be corrected. Shame. That dang trader bottle. GG. Alright, I am, however, not satisfied with this run. So, we will be running it back on defect here. We will be. The dang trader bottle. That's what happens when you don't take claw, that's right. Move all the starter cards Mark II. The removing. Force double shop this way seems awkward. That would work. Yeah, we can actually get a very similar setup to last time. Do I think rest over recall would have made any difference in a draw that poor? No. No, we were going to take another 50 plus damage from that fight. Probably. So, I don't think so. Maybe not 50, but... I don't think the rest would have made any difference. More removals! We actually have to go to a shop. That's kind of interesting. Start here then, and I can choose. Choose. Based on your initial fight, how your whole run is going to go. Kind of like choosing which college to go to before you even have any idea what you actually like. Alright, Ball Lightning, Bullseye are back. We go Ball Lightning first, then the Bullseye. Really liked those Bullseyes last run. They were a good start. But, oof. Big oof. So if I go here, we can do a remove 2. Get rid of all strikes forever? Yes, actually. Although if I plan on buying a lot of removes, this will cost me in the long run. What I like is that it gets me more stuff now. And it assures that I have enough money for 2 removes at 2 shops, so we definitely keep going this way now. The Doubt Mastery. How is Ball Lightning not mastered? Bear in mind we've actually not won very much with the defect this year. That's the short answer. We've got like 4 or 5 winning runs, maybe. Character's pretty hard. Probably should have played Ball Lightning, not Dualcast there. Probably. Not surprised to take some damage in this fight with Doubt, though. We're good. We're through the fight. We got a potion. We're offered a Tempest again. Early game damage trumps all, really. Let's take it. Ah, Doom and Gloom. We saw Doom and Gloom does by the numbers much better than Sunder does. Kind of interesting. And Equilibrium is back, too. And I can buy them both. I would like to buy them both. Good talk. Could even buy a potion, but that would mean not removing here. So I shan't. Darkness is a really nice compatriot to Doom and Gloom. We also saw very high success with Darkness first upgrade, and this is a great time to take Darkness and upgrade it. We'll then have a very comprehensive orb damage plan. Lots of lightning, lots of dark. Definitely incentivizing us to pick up a bullseye. With so much damage from the orb slots, we're going to have to rely on non-orb block sources. So taking frost orbs is not a good idea because it would overload the orb slots, essentially. This is a good fight for Dex Potion, right? Yes, it is. It was a dark and stormy night. I like that. Dualcast is currently going to kill the middle two next turn. The front two, rather. The back one will still attack. I could go Dualcast, Zap, Darkness. Or even Zap, then Dualcast. Although that would cause the front one to... No, that wouldn't work. If I play Zap Darkness, we'll do 6 plus 18. That's not enough to kill. Darkness, then Dualcast also will only kill the front two. The front Dork Orb kills this one. Second Dork Orb evokes for 18 times 2 on this one. This one's still alive. Reminder that Dark Orbs always target the enemy with the lowest HP. This is actually a property of Dark Orbs themselves. The game really doesn't tell you this outright, unless you're diligent with reading the Dark keyword. But that is how it works. It's not random like the Lightning Orbs are. So I think we just go Dualcast. Defend. Zap. Take 3 more. Didn't see a way to get all 3 killed. Kerpow. Do I ever dream of Spire? No, I don't tend to remember my dreams well enough to know what was in them. Seek is pretty sweet. Birdface Turn on Defect has some serious potential. Very sad to see Membership card go. But with Seek already here, I'm very happy to pick up a Core Surge as a decent attack / artifact source. We don't necessarily need to remove a 3rd strike, although I wouldn't oppose the idea. And we're currently set up to fight that Burning Elite just fine. Yeah, where's Creative AI? This is definitely a time to take Creative AI. But as far as unlimited healing goes, if we really want to just heal infinitely in a fight, we don't need to look any further than Discovery here, right? Technically, I'm allowed to, if I upgrade it, play Discovery multiple times. Each time we play it, it can generate a power. Eventually, it could even generate Creative AI for us. In addition to actually being just not a bad card besides, there's other things Discovery can make. So even if I'm not necessarily planning on using it for healing, it can generate healing and could be good regardless. But is it better than a Core Surge that's cheaper? Probably not. That's my say. Probably not better than Core Surge, though I do like it. We can buy Hologram. Ooh, I like Hologram quite a lot. Yep, I'll buy that. Ah. Is upgrading Seek or are we upgrading the Darkness? With Hologram, upgrading Darkness is kind of a big deal. Upgrading Dualcast looks pretty good too. I better upgrade this Darkness, especially with the Energy Potion. Early game damage trumps all. Well, look for no better damage upgrade than Darkness Plus, quite frankly. Normally, early Bottled Flame, pretty underwhelming. However, guaranteed turn 1 Dark Orb and AoE damage is pretty good. So a Bottled Doom and Gloom is actually one of my favorites. And look at that. Bottled Doom and Gloom, instant payoff. Kerblam. Easy. And I've got a Ball Lightning too, right? So we seek the Ball Lightning, hit the middle one, take most 6, maybe not anything. Is there any way to take less than 6? No. Not without using the potion. Get them both, please. Dang it. Close enough. Go for the Ice's back. Pretty good with Equilibrium. Might be too many cards, though. I'm gonna skip this one. Alright, are we about to die? Maybe. Science point to maybe. Pretty good turn 1 draw. This looks good. Let's see. We need to kill with Dualcast next turn. Play Darkness Plus, that goes to 18. Ball Lightning puts it in front. Seek for what? Seek Equilibrium to block this turn. Next turn, what's the ideal line? We'd have to play Darkness Plus, Seek Equilibrium. That'll give Gremlin Knob 9 strength to 17. We block for 13, take 4. Next turn, one of the cards gets bottom drawn. But we have the Energy Potion. And I will have a Dark Orb that says 24 and a Dark Orb that says 18. 24 times 2 is 48 damage. That alone is pretty close to enough. Seems pretty likely here. There's no kill this turn. No, because I can't seek anything relevant. No, I can't kill this turn. Okay, we'll do that. We'll seek for the Equilibrium. Play Equilibrium Darkness. Take 4. And as long as we don't bottom draw the Dualcast, we should be okay here. As we can go Ball Lightning, Dualcast, and I actually don't even need to use the Energy Potion to kill with Core Surge. 4 damage Gremlin Knob fight. That's pretty good. Get Bottled Lightning. Bottled Seek, Bottled Doom and Gloom. Oh my. Where's the third bottle? And here's a Beam Cell. Do I want a Beam Cell? I want a Turbo, is what I want. Give me that. Alright, now we upgrade the Seek, obviously. There's absolutely no reason not to upgrade that. Though I gotta say, it would be nice to have relics that are actually doing something. Currently, I mean, the guaranteed draws are nice, but it's not... It's not actually making block or doing damage, you know? That said, I think we can have a very good turn 1 against Lagavulin. Seek Darkness Hologram, play Darkness, Hologram, Darkness. That doesn't even wake up this thing. Let's do that. Sleep, my child. My foolish child. Then EQ lets me do some silly nonsense next turn. Turbo Tempest, for example. Or Ball Lightning Dualcast Turbo Tempest. My best Watcher impression. Beautiful. We get meat on the bone. If we're at or below half after a combat ends, heal 12. There's a relic that does something. Capacitor with Dark Orbs? I don't think so. That's not what I like. Could take a Leap or Courser or a Cold Snap. Again, I don't think this deck wants to block with Frost Orbs. For the most part. We skip it all. Please heal 12. Please and thank you. think that's what we wanted. Could have also gotten the Darkness Plus down, just like last fight. This is good, though. Hello, Dualcast kills. Hello? Tempest for 3 should also just kill, right? Yeah, it does. Good fight. Meteor Strike. Oh, shoot. We have Bottled Seek Turbo. So I can always play this card. That seems pretty good. Yeah, now we can do some stupid stuff with Tempest. Good reason to upgrade the Turbo, although I think for the Guardian fight, we probably want to upgrade this Hologram. Bum, bum, bum. So, is that what I do here on turn 1? Seek, Meteor Strike, Turbo. Probably. Could even then play Equilibrium, do the Meteor Strike Turbo thing next turn. Yeah, let's do it. It's not enough damage to transform the Guardian, but it does do quite a bit and sets us up with tons of energy for next turn. And we can even hologram the Meteor Strike and play it again if we want to. Here's Tempest. We go Zap, then Tempest, then Defend. Take 5, that's fine. Could also play Ball Lightning, but I don't want to take the damage. Next turn could be a little scary. We do have Swift Potion in case it is. Let's take the damage. This is fine. Yeah, this looks fine. With this Dark Orb cooking, we shouldn't have too much trouble here. Guaranteed dual cast next turn, so let's just go Doom and Gloom, Ball Lightning. Could also go Hologram Darkness to get a bigger, better Dark Orb. Let's do that over Doom and Gloom, actually. Hello, Darkness. So, Super Transform next turn, good. I can use Turbo to play Core Surge here. It's probably worth it, too. I'll draw that again. GG. Second Seek, pretty tempting. Electrodynamics, pretty tempting, because it means... Oh, wait. Because then we have Seek, Meteor Strike, Tempest, Electro. That's pretty ridiculous. This also heals me for 2. But, Rainbow's not bad. Or, sorry, a second Seek is not bad. I don't want the Rainbow. No, I'm taking this Electro, though. We do have meat on the bone, but having such a decisive answer to any multi-enemy fight is very nice. Calling Bell, Choker, or Pandoras? 6-card Pandoras. Calling Bell is interesting. These Defend and Strikes aren't that good, so random new cards are probably pretty good, too. And Pandora's is one of the best ways for us to get card masteries, duplicate copies of cards. Sure, give me the Pandora's here. There it is, Creative AI is here, Amplify Creative AI is here. And Hyper Beam is here. Alright, that's not any kind of infinite, but it is very good. Especially with Bottled Seek, right? We can Seek, Amplify, Creative AI if we have enough energy turn 1. I would like to get more energy turn 1 now. Is the thing. How many elites can we handle? 4? Are we infinitely strong or very weak? It's actually kind of hard to tell sometimes. I'm pretty sure we can handle 4 elites, no problem. What about upgrades? Could get 5 upgrades if I fight less elites. Amplify, Creative AI, Turbo, Hologram would all be very good upgrades. But simply getting more cards and more relics might be the answer too. Tough choice. Elite Hunger got us last time. This deck has a Bottled Seek though. This is very different than last run. We are not going to get killed by Slavers, because we can kill Slavers turn 1 every time. We have no defense, they say. No idea what you're talking about. Defense? Who the heck needs defense? Oh, I guess we maybe need defense against this. But that's what Equilibrium is for, don't you see? Creative AI is defensive, that's also true. Actually, can we leave this fight at full health? That's my question. Maybe. Gonna be hard without any frost? Well, actually... actually block this? Yeah, stop that for now. Get rid of this. Use the unupgraded holo to get the EQ. Yes. You son of a gun. Alright, that's fine though. We got turbo. Life is good. We can amplify Creative AI here. Build the Amid. Can also hologram turbo Meteor Strike. I think I want to do that. It's turbo minus, right? So we have 6 energy. That wouldn't work then. Oof, next turn looks ugly. Guess I'll hologram the Void then, huh? Okay. This will be fun. Good start. I could double amplify. I think we just double buffer single machine learning here. Here we go. Good. Double machine learning, not necessarily helpful. We could double loop though. Double loop seems fine. How well this works is going to depend partially on our draws. This looks adequate, though. It takes static discharge, huh? That's fine. don't want to play Storm, that's for sure. We'll Turbo Electro. Yeah, deck wants a Mummy Hand? No kidding, huh? We got the retain. Just keep healing me. It's healing itself, too. Glorious. We can get more echoes in play here. We've already got triple echo. So, hollow, hollow. Double turbo. Double amplify. Playing 2 echo forms and 2 buffers. Here we go, Hello World. Multi-Hello Worlds. This can also get played, but then I'll be retaining, and I don't want that. Let's skip that for now. More creative AIs, and more block cards. Creative AIs that I cannot play, it seems. Because there's too many voids. Self-repair can't be generated, that's right. We won't see any of those. However, we can generate some other stuff. Like block cards and buffer cards. Keep making more of these, I guess. Is it storm time? Not quite yet. Soon. Something degenerate has occurred. I was actually hoping to use the Hello Worlds to make Frost Orbs, but we never needed it. This is fine. What a beautiful 16-turn fight. Alright, let's murder this avocado properly. There we go, full health. Despite everything. White noise? Sign me up. Give me random powers, please. Red Mask Gang? I'll fight you fools. You think you have any power over me? I'll show you power. I'll show you all. That's Sunder 2, right? So we've got Amp, Electro. Let's do Turbo Doom and Gloom. Turbo Tempest was also pretty good. So yeah, that's our turn 1 for most fights. We kill the thing. Our enemies are now weak on turn 1. And there is now an aggregate in the deck, allowing us to generate energy based on the draw pile size. With Bottled Seek, aggregate is one of the best, if not the best, energy generator there is. I guess I'll go Distilled Chaos over Swift Pond. Mummy Hand when? Calipers when? Oh, Recycle is also an option, letting us exhaust a card and gaining energy equal to its cost. Very good with the Meteor Strike in particular. I'll be taking that. Recycle. Thunder Strike could do surprisingly good damage, but only after some other shenanigans occurs. What would I like to remove, if anything, from this deck? I didn't even notice we had a Bullseye. When did we get that? I guess Zap could go. Zap is definitely an acceptable loss. Dualcast would be a nice upgrade, actually. Zap's a good removal. Wake of Insanity, thanks for 25 months of support. Probably want to upgrade Recycle first, though. So many good upgrades, so little time. No Melter, though. So what's the play here for an enemy like this? Try to do Meteor Strike Turbo turn 1? Meteor Strike Recycle? How much does Aggregate make? Plenty. Will be 15 cards in the draw pile, so +3. It's the same Recycle will be. Give me Recycle Meteor Strike. Recycle this! Aha! Zip Zap time. Beaming time. Nitro Sage, thanks for the 5 months of support, closing in on that half year. Very cool. Take another hologram. But not this. No, not this. Ooh, finally we get Aggregate. Turn 1 here. Here we go. 6 energy. Tempest is already in my hand, and I can Seek. So I can get Electrodynamics. And... oh, I've got Bullseye, too. And Turbo, I guess. Or Amplify. Both are valid. Both are +2 energy, but Amplify... no, Amplify is only +1, essentially. So yeah, let's go Turbo, Electro. Play Turbo, Bullseye, Electrodynamics, Tempest. Excuse you. Do you know how much healing I'm going to have to do to make up for that? No, I'll just use the Distilled Chaos first, see what happens. We've already got Bullseye in play. Decent enough damage. Give me the Turbo. Good job, White Noise. Gremlin Leader drops the Gremlin Horn. And we're offered Loop Plus, which does seem pretty good. With a free upgrade on it. A blessed run. So many good upgrades. The Creative AI is good, the Turbo is good, the Aggregate is good, the Hologram is good, the Recycle is good. Let's start with the Recycle. Want that to be 0 cost. Alright, Book of Stabbing doing a big attack turn 1. Interesting. Do I seek EQ Hologram, or do I do something crazier? EQ Hologram is pretty good, because I can do Darkness, Equilibrium, Hologram, Turbo, Darkness. And I could even Energy Potion to do the Doom and Gloom also, and then we could have 3 superpowered Dark Orbs versus the Book of Stabbing. That sounds like a great idea. Not quite a full block. Oh, yes it is. We got an upgraded one. Good. So go Doom and Gloom. 7 energy here, right? One, two, three, four, five. Yes, this. Doom and Gloom, Darkness, Hologram, Darkness. We have 3 Dark Orbs at 18, 18, 12. We full block, we keep Sunder. Here's Bullseye. Here's also a ton of damage to our face. Good news is, lots of healing. No problem. Dualcast kills. So we White Noise, we Amplify it to get some healing, and then we kill. Quick rule of thumb, Dualcast when the enemy has Bullseye is triple damage. Each individual orb is plus 50%, so 30 times 3 is 90, but it's actually 45 times 2 is 90. Shovel, we can dig for relics at rest sites, and we can get a second Meteor Strike, which is actually probably better than the first one. 3 more Plasma Orbs. Lots more energy. And again, able to play it with Bottled Seek. More energy via Happy Flower. This deck is energy hungry, so I'm super picking that up. 2 more elites to go. Here's the 3 slavers. So last time these nerds killed us because we didn't have an adequate answer to triple slavers turn 1. What happens this time? This time, we can seek what exactly? We could do some electrodynamics shenanigans. But what I see for our turn 1 here is this. Recycle Doom and Gloom. Seek Hyper Beam Hologram. Play boop. And boop. And boop. Should have played loop for 1 health. Good fight. So yeah, we can take 4 elites, because we have Bottled Seek. That's why. It's pretty good. In this fight, we instead seek for Core Surge. Block your stupid stinky debuff. Maybe go to full health here? We also have 2 Meteor Strikes against the Snecko, so seems fine. Let's just seek for 1 Creative AI and the Core Surge here. Actually, do I want to block Confusion? Hold on. Honestly, I kind of don't. Let's not, then. Please confuse me. Thank you. Easy. Keep this for next turn. Only take 1 after all. Holo Amplify? Sure. Could also hologram the Meteor Strike, of course. An Echo Form. Yes. And the Book of Stabbing rematch. This time, Meteor Strike is here on turn 1. Which means I can do some serious shenanigans if I want to. Could seek Recycle in the other Meteor Strike, for example. Or I can seek Amplify Echo Form. No, I need Recycle for that. Seek Recycle Echo Form? What is the best turn 1 I can have here? Probably Aggregate. Let's see, 20 cards in the draw pile. Aggregate is every 4 cards, right? So Aggregate is going to be +3. So it brings me to 6 energy. So I can go Meteor Strike, Ball Lightning, Doom and Gloom. And Equilibrium at the end. That's it. Aggregate, Equilibrium. Good Fear Potion here. Probably want to. We're at 70% still. Some bonus damage in here. Meteor Strike leaves me with 2 energy. I can hollow the Equilibrium, mostly. So that should allow me to do Bullseye Turbo Meteor Strike, right? We're actually very close to killing outright here. Do any of the cards in my discard pile actually kill? Ball Lightning would not be enough. No, none of them do. Not quite. Just take 1 more damage. Amplifies in the draw pile. Just play what powers we can here. No other powers in the discard pile? No. Good fight. Capacitor offered again, still mediocre. Could get our second Bullseye here, but we're trying to get double Meteor Strike done. I don't want to get too many junk cards into this deck. Heatsinks would be appreciated. Where are the heatsinks at? Where are the heatsinks? Do aggregate Meteor Strike again, get lots of energy next turn? Sure, let's try that. With the loop. Bonk this one. Go Dualcast. Doom and Gloom loop. Good. Just hologram the Meteor Strike. Play it again. Boop. GG. Reinforced Body looks like a pretty good block card, considering our ability to make immense amounts of energy with the Meteor Strikes and the loops. This could be a very good block, particularly with Oddly Smooth Stone. I'll take it. Choose one of 20 cards to add to your deck. Don't need the heal, so we might as well look. Card draw of any kind would be very welcome, Skim in particular. But Heatsinks is here, and that's probably even better. Whenever you play a power card, draw one card. If we upgrade it, it'll be draw 2. That body is absurd, says Enrique K. Thank you. I have been working out. Oh, you mean the card? Oh, well, yeah, that too. Alright, we'll take that Heatsinks. I might even upgrade that Heatsinks. Especially now that we have Recycle upgraded. Amplify is also now increasingly a very good upgrade. Although I think that'll be next act. If we're really lucky, this will be our double Amplify run. Dig for the mummy hand, they chant. Tempting. Tempting. We got good stuff, though. I can seek Amp Creative AI or Amp Echo Form. Let's do Amp Echo Form. Seems good. Please play. This twice. Yeah, GG, champ. You are about to have a bad time. I'm sorry, but also absolutely not sorry. Get rid of that for now. Draw 3. Well, draw 2, actually. Amp Electro. Let's get rid of some more stuff. Get rid of this. Draw more cards. Retain my cards. Bullseye. More energy, please. Casual neon achievement, by the way. Yeah. Why not? patiently wait for my energy to fill up at the start of the turn. I'm going to go ahead and triple buffer. And then double the next power. Who needs Dark Orbs anyway? Not me. I'm a Hyper Beam man now. With Runic Pyramid, too. But how do we actually kill the champ? Patience, young Padawan. We'll be there soon. Claw is the answer. We're going to claw him to death, obviously. It is the law. How many times per turn can we play claw? That's the real question. I don't need that turbo anymore. I like you can just watch them going one at a time with their little animation. Double claw. Double hologram to get back claw and hologram. Claw again. Hologram. Claw. Hologram. Claw. Draw some cards. Claw. Hologram. Claw. Draw some more cards. Claw, hologram, claw. Come at me, he says. Oh, I'm way ahead of you, champ. Oh, now we got cool-headed? Oh my. So it's claw twice. It's over. It's all over. You dead. GG. We could have done many, many claw plays on that turn. Triple Meteor Strike. 4-second Core Surge. Honestly, I think this is triple Meteor Strike deck. Twitch chat. Let's do it. The power. And there it is! Frozen... Wait, no, we don't have Frozen Core Inserter. It's regular Frozen Core. Is it Slaver's Collar or Empty Cage, I guess is the question. There's not much to Empty Cage out of this deck, so Slaver's Collar sounds pretty good. I guess I could snip Sunder and a few other things. Snip Sunder, snip Ball Lightning. But more energy is definitely helpful here, letting us play the Meteor Strikes more easily to get started. We got so much... We have no limit to the amount of energy we can spend with this deck, so we might as well have no limit to the amount of energy we can add and have it feel useful, too. Because we have those 2 X-Cost cards and the infinite chain of Meteor Strikes and all that. Got our green key already, which means we can go absolutely hog wild on the elites this act. Check out this path. 4 more elites, 2 shops, and several rest sites. Equals 1 delicious defect run. Just make it aggregate. Make my life easier. 1 fight down, another copy of Heatsinks Plus. You better believe I'm taking that. Does deck want to consume? No. I don't even think I have Frost Orbs. Lose Hologram, Loop, or Core Surge? Insulting. I guess I'll lose the unupgraded Hologram, but I'm not going to like it. I'd also lose the Loop. Loop is actually not necessarily helping us that much. It's another power, though. Powers are pretty good. We already got Claw done? I actually don't remember doing that. Yeah, the Awakened ones here, we'll lose the loop. We'll lose the loop. Can add another hologram here. Souvenir can block a debuff. Already got the Core Surge, but still broadly useful. Good against Heart, too. And card remove's a thing. Or we can save money for the next shop. I'm not going to buy the Peace Pipe, that's for sure. Lock-On's also a card we could allow ourselves to get rid of. Don't see us upgrading this hologram. I'm just going to take the Souvenir here. For the artifact on turn 1 of each fight. And we're going to keep going. Ooh, now you offer me 999 gold? Can't do it now. It's going to have to be the boss fight or maybe an upgrade all. Actually, wait a minute. Upgrade all cards? The bird-faced urn really speaks against upgrading all cards. However, this deck with full upgrades is enormously powerful. Upgrading the other hologram, the white noise, the amplify, the turbo, just to name a few things. Having everything in this deck upgraded is enormously strong. And we haven't won a run with Mark of the Bloom. Okay, let's do it. Let's upgrade every card we have. It's pretty bad with bird-faced urn, but it means we can now dig for relics with a shovel at rest sites. And we get a ton of free upgrades. Look at this beautiful, beautiful set of cards, Twitch chat. Is it not almighty? Now there are very few things that can stand in our way. Let's see, what are we seeking here? Seek aggregate. It's actually not that much initial draw. Oh yeah, just seek aggregate hyper beam, of course. Energy. Block card. Reinforced Body Plus is definitely the better card here. The holograms are definitely the better cards. We don't need Leap. Who needs healing, right? You don't take damage in the first place. There is nothing to heal. This looks like we want Electrodynamics Aggregate for massive damage here. Could even do Heatsinks Electro. Oh, I like that even more. Alright, I'll do Heatsinks Electro. Gremlin Horn. Oh my. Pantograph doesn't do a dang thing. Force Field does, though. This is 0 cost block for a ton because of all the powers we have. Definitely want that. And I think I'm going to want Speed Potion with Souvenir here. Lasers go Noom. So no reason not to recall here. We could upgrade the Force Field, but I'm just going to dig for a relic here. The Boot. What a bootiful find. Excellent. The Boot. This is Amp Heatsinks Echo Form. Let's go Amp White Noise Echo Form. Or wait, no, I can just Amp Echo Form, right? Nothing fancy. Or Amp Heatsinks is also an option. Let's try that. Only draws 2 more, though, yeah? Try this way, then. Need another copy of Seek. That's what I'm seeing here. There's Amplify, of course. Card draw. You love to see it. More energy, more energy, more draw and energy, more energy, more draw and energy, more energy, more block, more draw, more energy, more energy, less cards, more energy. More cards, less energy. Also more energy. Energy seems to be going up. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh no. Wow, the deck seems to be broken. Pick up the pair, now we're not at full health. Oh no, but what about 4th copy of Meteor Strike? Quad meteors, let's go. Who needs cool-headed? Actually, I might need cool-headed. Hold on. I might need cool-headed. The double mastery. No, more Meteor Strikes. Give me aggregate and Heatsinks, please. All the energy, all the card draw, all the card draw. Bonk. Toy Ornithopter, healing. Oof. So many relics we haven't been able to get any use out of. Second EQ looks really nice now that we know that we are not getting a runic pyramid or anything. This also achieves mastery of equilibrium. Let's take it. Although equilibrium was apparently already covered. That's fine. Kunai is interesting. Kunai with Meteor Strikes? It's more likely than you think. Gold-plated cables could give us more energy by activating an orb additional time, or we can just start removing cards. I don't think I need the kunai with the speed potion. Panacea, Remove looks good. And I think it's going to be that bullseye, huh? Wait, where's the bullseye? Oh, there it is. Yeah, let's lose the bullseye. I don't want that prismatic shard. I think we would rather spend the money on a relic or something. Fun, though. Definitely fun. What is this? Amp Heatsinks? Yes, because I also have Electro in hand. The power. So what's the plane now? No more card drawing. Okay. Tempest. Meteor Strike again. My Dualcast, I have 5 energy. So let's just EQ. Hollow in hand. So we can block this. Preserved Insect from the Floor 46 Elite, of course. Of course. There's the second Bullseye. Just got rid of Bullseye, though. Steam Barrier. No thanks. Scrape, no thanks. Take one event here. Winding Halls. Lose 4 max health. There's no penalty there. Couldn't use that max health anyway. Transients here, though. Looks like we want to play Meteor Strike turn 1. Aggro, Strike. And then just keep the cards. Unlimited energy. Unlimited power. Go reinforced here. Yes. One bad draw could be really tough in this fight. But I think with the Echo Form, it's pretty hard. Yeah, now we're fine. Oh, double creative AI here. Perfect. Two turns left. And we can just double Tempest and win. Some serious draw, no kidding, right? Just draw so many cards that it really doesn't matter what's happening, is kind of the modus operandi here. My only complaint is that we don't have a card we can play to draw cards. That's where Cool-Headed would have been really nice. But alas, maybe we'll get something in Act 4. Alright, our first real test is here, the Awakened one. Gains 2 strength for every power card we play. So we must be quite diligent about what we do here. And my plan is not to play too many powers. We'll play Echo Form for sure. We'll probably play Heatsinks to get started, but I don't know that I'll be using Creative AI in this fight. I want to seek for Amplify Heatsinks, though, because we do need the draw engine online. Creative AI is our draw... Yeah, Creative AI is our card draw engine, though. Seems important, actually. So maybe I do just double play Creative AI? Why are we letting the Awaken one attack? Also a good question. Here we go. If I play AI, it means we'll have to keep playing powers. Yes. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. We hologram what? Recycle? Should get rid of Turbo, huh? Turbo might be important, though. We should get rid of Aggregate. Not yet. Get rid of Dualcast? Yes. Storm's fine. Should have kept that hologram, though. Yeah, don't play Storm. Not yet. 20 times 4. Neat. Also, I'm not done playing cards this turn. That's all he's got? That's all. Like, I can just block that easily, right? Reinforced body, we're done. Easy. That would let me some more turns of setup, actually. But I do want to play this, right? So, we'll play it. Meteor Strike. Here, you die for free. A 100 block. Echo Form's in play. So we do what? Double Storm now? Double Storm now. Now the nonsense begins. Not retaining anything anymore. This would lose focus. We can just kill with Meteor Strike, though. Perfection. Do I want to retain these cards? Yes, because Reinforced Body is in my hand. Strength is just a number, that's right. And so is Bias Cognition. Wait, what? And so is Hello Worlds. GG, Twitch chat. And they said the Awakened one was scary. Look at that. We're into Act 4 with... Well, actually, no, we got one more boss. We're almost into Act 4 with no damage taken this run yet. But Tim the Time Eater might have a different idea here. Buffer. Okay. Seek, Amplify, Echo Form, Buffer. That looks good. It's going to be relatively hard to die to that. We don't get made vulnerable, and it's just a single hit anyway. So why not Amplify, Creative AI? Oh, I guess I could have just Echo Formed it, huh? I can do that, right? Let's try making less mistakes. Alright, 2 Echo Forms means the first 2 cards are double. Double Heatsinks. Go. Double Force Field. Go. Single Electro. Go. Here we are. We could play Meteor Strike by hologramming Meteor Strike and then recycling Meteor Strike. That will be sufficient to full block here. Okay, we can do a little better. I probably want to go to the full card counter here. So let's do Turbo, Recycle Meteor, Hologram Meteor, play Meteor, play Electro. Yeah. Oh, I was supposed to hologram there. What did I do? This is fine now. I'll get Equilibrium. Build Drone Ring Pyramid, Double Darkness. Still have one buffer. We're going to block the Vulnerable again. That's kind of cool. Double Darkness doesn't do that much damage with no focus, huh? Seems awkward. Okay. 12 by 3. It's 36. This blocks for 35. So I can double buffer, double reinforced. Seems pretty good. Ooh, or I can double aggregate and we can go full. Let's do it. So now I can go Meteor Strike, Dualcast, reinforced. Double Hollow, double Meteor. Retain. Lock. Lock some more. It's 14 by 3 anyway. 40 something. This goes to 16 by 3, which is 48, right? Yes. 48, okay. So we can go Doom and Gloom Darkness if I want to, or Turbo Meteor Strike, but I want to double the Meteor Strike. Go Doom and Gloom Darkness. Still not retaining. Might be able to kill next turn if I go full aggro here. Double Meteor Strike, double Sunder. Yeah, we can do this. I can even amp the Electro if I want to. Let's do it. And then it's as simple as Meteor Strike. Meteor Strike. GG. There we go. We're on to Act 4. Not a single point of damage taken since we picked up the Mark of the Bloom, but we did prevent 194 healing. So, You charge your core to its maximum, dealing 2853. What a score. Next turn, you say. As if there was a next turn. And we get to either rest or upgrade the last Meteor Strike, so it's 4 Meteor Strike plus. That seems relatively unimportant, but very satisfying. Or we can dig. Yeah, the post-Mark of the Bloom relics did not pay off, eh? One last dig, they say. Let's do it. Dig it up. It's a shuriken. Can we dig up a good relic? Shuriken. And there is a Dolly's Mirror here. Dolly's Mirror to be looked at carefully here. We can duplicate any card in the deck, and this is crucial because duplicating the right card will allow us to master that card, probably. couple good candidates, specifically the rares. We could dupe Electro, Amplify, Creative AI, Echo Form, or Hyper Beam. I think we've already gotten double Echo Form, but most of the others should be unmastered. Personally, Seek is going to make our turn 1 way better. But personally, I like duping Amplify. Oh, we could also do double Dualcast here. Twitch chat's right. This is a good opportunity to do double Dualcast. Seek would be the best card in terms of winning the heart fight. Yeah, let's do double Dualcast. I like that a lot. Let's do double Amplify another run. And I could take a Focus Pot over a Block Pot. That's not good. Good Instincts is tech not good in the name, but is it good? No. Heatsinks, unnecessary. Should be anyway. 31 cards in this deck. We are fine. That's my understanding. Sunder is not mastered, and there is a second copy of Sunder here. Okay. Nothing else to use the money on. Good recycle target, that's true. $25 cards for 3, so +7. Oh, energy. 12 times 8. Not quite, huh? But I can do... Seek Echo Form? I could do a really big Tempest this turn, but I don't think it's actually enough to kill the Spear. Unfortunately. Although it might let me set up a kill next turn. How do we have 3 dexterity? We don't actually. We only have 1 dexterity from the Oddly Smooth Stone. You're seeing the card hotkey for Tempest perfectly overlapping the dex icon. It's pretty funny. Note the giant 3. It's a fake. It's a fake. Perfectly lines up only in this fight, because your character's normally over here. That's entertaining as heck. So, how do we want this to go? If I just seek for Aggregate and Electro, I decided that wasn't enough, right? That is... We'll have 25 cards in the draw pile. Aggregate is +7, so it'll be a 13 Energy Tempest. Hold on, no. We get... Or no, 12 Energy +1, so 13 Lightning Orb Tempest, which means we'll evoke 11 Lightning Orbs and then passively strike with 3. Which will not be enough, right? That's only going to be 88 +9. Less than 100 damage. Does not kill the spear. But it gets them mostly dead. But then next turn seems like we don't seal the deal enough. Okay, so that's not it. That's not it. Probably means we want to draw some serious cards then. We could amp Heatsinks White Noise, for example. Seek Heatsinks and Amplify? That's not enough either. Heatsinks Amplify is okay because of Equilibrium, though. Get to retain the hand. I could also Equilibrium, Seek, Echo Form, and then a card I want to dupe next turn, like Reinforced Body. We could just double Reinforced Body to block next turn. That's also pretty reasonable. That would be, what, 10 block, 8 times. Yeah, 80 block? That's fine, actually. Sure. I'll take that line. Seek Echo Form and Reinforced Body. Keep this. Do I play this for 1 Lightning Orb now? Probably, although it's a good recycle target. And I have room in hand, so no, keep it. Alright, this turn all we have to do is double reinforced. We could play some other cards if we wanted to, but I think anything we play will take away from our block this turn. Guess that does mean we play Tempest now then, huh? Those dang burns. Doubling EQ seems like a bad idea. We won't be able to full block. And this turn could be pretty spooky depending on what we draw here. It certainly does look that way, huh? Shoot. Echo form in play. So it's double hologram. Double Sunder. Or what? Double hologram seems reasonable. We can fetch reinforced body core surge turnaround. Could also try to get buffer off the white noise. Duping that. Electro, nice, okay. Do take some damage here. Currently taking 6. I'll allow it. Isn't going that well. Here we go. Double Heatsinks is tempting. We could also just double Meteor Strike and do a ton of damage that way. But then the rest of the hand seems bad, right? We don't get a kill, so we should double Heatsinks. Draw me some cards. Oh, shoot. Block potion time. Take one more. It's not bad, actually. Problem is we have 2 more burns put on top. Next turn could be really bad. Double hologram. That's good. That's good. Okay. Holo Meteor Strike. Holo? No, hold on. All the best cards in the draw pile. Almost bad, but not quite. Meteor Strike plus Sunder, not enough. We need to do 65 damage. We can just block by looping hollows forever. And then win next turn? Very reasonable, actually. Just block this turn? Yeah. Also just get 2 holograms into my hand. $48 plus 24 plus 4, 76. Which means we can also get something else into my hand here. Doom and Gloom or what? Guess the Doom and Gloom doesn't really matter, huh? Alright, that was a little tricky. We didn't take that much damage going through Shield and Spear. And we're offered a Glacier plus a Hello World or a Stringline. I have to believe that our block will come from non-Frost Orb sources. Glacier's not actually that bad, though. Let's take one more decent block card. More healing. Ooh, and we got Core Surge and Turn 1 Speed Pot. Excellent. Question is, what do we seek for? I think Heatsinks Echo form is what I want here on turn 1. We'd really like to have Echo form in play immediately. Heatsinks creative AI, also an option. Fortunately, we're going to take some beat of death damage here. Not much I can do about that. Azyrem, thanks for the 9 months of support and the Prime sub. Could amp creative AI, but then we don't have Heatsinks in play. They do Heatsinks Echo Form. Only ever be 1 damage? No, Tori unfortunately will not reduce beat of death because it is not attack damage. There's creative AI. Okay, I'll just play that as well. Ow. Okay, we should probably stop taking damage now. That really hurt. Maybe play the Tempest as the last card. Can heal after the fight, it's fine. Stop there. Alright, no vulnerable, that's going to be important. 6 dexterity. And this is not a concern. Yeah, double this, please. How much healing is Mark of the Bloom prevented? A lot. Too much. Okay. These get retained. Should be alive next turn. Get a couple free lightning orbs here. Thanks to Tori. Nice, I even made another hologram. Perfect. So this is Echo Form Force Field. I'm gonna recycle this Meteor Strike. Rebound the hologram. Putting the hologram back on top and fetching the force field. Playing the force fields. Gonna amplify the Heatsinks. Draw a ton of cards here. Wow. Talk about a good draw, eh? I would like to retain those. We are equilibriuming, so we would like to be able to do that next turn. We want to make sure that we have Turbo in hand then next turn. Or Recycle. Let's hologram the Recycle. Twice, actually. Get rid of the wound. Play this, just keep the unupgraded hologram? Yeah, sure. Build your own runic pyramid again. Play one of these to start. We are retaining. Actually, why don't I just keep making energy? And doing stuff. Do I have a good reason not to do that? I don't think I do. Okay, damage cap reached here. I'm gonna rebound this glacier. Alright, good talk. Double Glacier. Energy, difficult to get our hands on here. Hologram aggregate will be sufficient for the moment. Here we go. Both dual casts, by the way. And keep getting rid of the cards we don't want here. What character, in my opinion, is the hardest to play? Hardest to play at a basic level is the Watcher, and I think hardest to play at a high level is probably the Defect, the one you're watching right now. So many ways for Defect to make a winning endgame build that are just completely out of left field. I really gotta stop using up all of my plasma orbs, though, huh? Still retaining. Okay, here we go. We just echo form the Meteor Strike, and that'll generate the energy we need to get started here. There we go. Let's go EQ, Cold Snap. I can amp the defrag if I want to. Sure. Rebound the Dualcast. Turbo. Play Meteor Strike. Play Equilibrium. Double the creative AI. Here we go. Get rid of some bad cards. Stack's actually going to be pretty good next turn. Sure. Maybe not that good, actually. Keep Hologram as it is, or do we want to double something? Keep Hologram as it is. This looks like a good turn. Alright. I think we have what we need, Twitch chat. 6x15. Not so hard to block when Equilibrium is 22 on its own. Easy peasy. Take Recycle? Take Recycle. Draw many cards. Many cards. Amplify is still in effect, so bias will get doubled here. Might as well. Good stuff. Are you winning, son? Well, are you? Card draw. GG, Mr. Hart. What an absolutely absurd defect run. 15 focus, 7 strength, 6 dex we have right now. Good lord. The power. GG, Twitch chat. GG. Total of 294 healing prevented, but we're only missing 32 health. GG. Unlimited powers. GG, everybody. GG. Whoops. There we go. GG, everybody. Jaume Silva, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Look at that score, 3653, one of our highest scoring defect runs of all time. And all it took was Bottled Seek. Classic. Classic. Well, that's another starter card crossed off with 2 copies of. We got Dualcast done there. The defect starter card that can't be found in the Match and Keep event. So now we have to do Zap, and of course all the other defect rares too. But we won't have to do Meteor Strike, because with 4 copies of Meteor Strike, we definitely met the bar on that run. GG, everybody. GG, look at that. 3 Meteor Strike plus very many upgraded cards. Also got double Sunder, double Dualcast, double Hologram, double Heatsinks, double Equilibrium. Nothing else here doubled. GG. GG, everybody. Fun times. Alright, Twitch chat, that's all the time I've got for Spire today, but I do want to do one run of the Monster Train before we say farewell on this lovely Friday. Before we jump into Monster Train, I'm going to take a quick break, refill the legs, stretch the water. Upon my return, the gameplay continues, Twitch chat. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Please, don't go nowhere.